Here's a basic dal recipe that I make about once a week. Here go the red lentils, just what's left of them, a bunch of green lentils from Asda, and a massive bag of mung beans that I need to use up by November. Covering them with some boiling water, and then I put them on a low heat in a pot. These beans don't actually need soaking, but soaking them and cooking them a little bit before I add them means that everything is just quicker. Meanwhile, while I bring those to the boil, I'm going to chop up an onion and some garlic. I would usually add ginger too. I'm using olive oil to fry the onion and garlic in. I've got the beans simmering on a low heat and I've turned the heat up to fry the onions and the garlic, and usually I would add some ginger as well. Here's the turmeric, a heaped teaspoon in this case, and half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I would like more, but my son wouldn't. And loads of coriander. I don't usually measure anything. Frying the spices on a low heat until they become fragrant. I'm adding a bit of water because they got a bit dry. I'm adding some cumin, and I would ideally add fenugreek and cardamom as well. Now I'm adding in the pre-soaked, partially cooked beans and topping it up with a bit of water because everything will expand. Usually at this point I would also add some frozen spinach and maybe some peas. I'm putting it on a low heat to just bubble away. I'm adding mushrooms and carrots that I had in the pantry, and also some potato. I like to add potato because it gives it a bit more of a creamy texture. And here I'm adding half a stock cube. I quite often leave it at this point, turn it off and just let it do its own thing, and then come back to it later when I add the tomatoes and tomato paste. Another great thing to add, especially in winter, is a tin of coconut milk, which makes it really creamy and makes it into the perfect base for a vegan/vegetarian shepherd's pie. Here's the spinach that I didn't add earlier, so I'm just microwaving it and adding it in. Just before serving, I add a squeeze of lemon juice. Here are some of the ways I serve it to my son so he'll eat it. In a baked potato with cheese. Baked potato takes 10 minutes in the microwave. As a nacho topping, nachos take about a minute in the microwave. Rice and quinoa and pasta, another simple way to do it. Pastry pie takes a bit longer, and a potato topped pie takes longer still. My aims with all of this are to make nutritious, environmentally friendly, cheap, palatable to my picky son, and quick meals. I'll pin the recipe below with a bunch of variations, and I might make another video with amounts. Thanks for watching, stay tuned, and bye!